What am I trying today? Well, it says Ninja Luxe Cafe, ES701. Let's unbox this and see what this is all about. Hey, welcome to a new video. So we drink a lot of coffee. A lot of coffee in this house, a lot of coffee in America, around the world. I've unboxed a Jura A1 Piano White on this channel. I've unboxed a Nespresso, I don't know what it's called, but it's a Nespresso coffee maker. All because the Jura kind of went out, but as of today, the Jura is going to go get refurbished. But I wanted to try my hands on like actually making the coffee, but almost automatic, where it's a little bit easier, but still doing some of the work. So enter the Ninja ES701 Luxe Cafe. It's a big box. I got this on Amazon. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to show this off, how to unbox this, what's going on. I'm going to have to zoom out quite a bit, but this is on sale for like $630 on Amazon. If it's still in stock, I will link it down below, but I'm sure Black Friday sales, which is coming up, will have some things going on price-wise, but it's like an all-in-one type of thing, so I'm not exactly sure what to expect. But yeah, I'm gonna unbox this, look at it, play around with it. I'm not a coffee barista. I've never done anything like this, so this is gonna be all new to me. So this should be a nice adventure. So thanks for being here. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I'll flip the camera around and do what we can. All right, so this is about the best shot that I can probably come up with my current setup. So actually, it's on the ground, but let's cut this thing open. And it's a Ninja Luxe Pro in the box. Independent hot water system. Look at that. Yeah, still a big box. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just flip it out. I do like the no guesswork espresso. That's what I'm looking for. Well balanced drip, rapid cold brew. I'm not sure what that means. Hot water for americanos, teas, and more. Independent hot water system. That's nice. Has a cool setup. So let's see what we get. This is the only 4-in-1 grind and brew espresso drip coffee brew semi-automatic machine. Okay, well let's see what we get. Instructions. Pretty heavy metal tray. Starter kit. See that? Starter kit. Ninja Luxe Cafe Pro Series. Okay. Looks like a power cord that's attached. There's the machine itself. Just throw that out of the way. It says right here, so on the bag itself, lift here. It says lift here. So I'm gonna do exactly what they are saying to do. I'm gonna lift it and get it up onto the counter here. One-handed. All right. And it looks like all it's, yeah. Now this box is empty, so I'm going to put the other stuff back in here and move the shot to over here. Okay, so here it is. Just got it out of the box. Now, I see something going on here. I assume that's the mug. It does come with a mug. It says start here. Scan here to get started. Okay. Let's pull this out of here. Let's see what's in this box right here. Looks like yeah, this is the the mug. So it's got that whisk in the bottom that spins, I do believe. Yeah, it spins when you put it on the tray here. All right. Good to know. So once, twice. That's pretty solid filling. Feels metal-ish. It says when you see the orange indicator, empty the drip tray. So I guess when this thing pops up, it pops up right here. Everything's kind of taped down. So let's go ahead and just get all this tape off. Use whole beans only. Pretty solid filling. There's more tape right here. Did not just pull that off. Oh, you can see the action of this. It says do not put your hands here because you may hurt yourself going right here. So has a nice gear mechanism. Okay. I'm guessing you can pull this off to clean it. Pretty heavy filling. Feels like maybe it's magnets. I don't know. Magnet fill. Okay, some more tape. Looks like you can put a pretty big cup here. You can take out the middle, put even a bigger cup right there. So that's nice. Peel this one off, but scan the QR code. And I think all the tape is off. So I should be able to pull this off, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, there we go. So you can pour out from here. It's all plastic in the back. Heard like a click, so it'll know when the drip tray is out, I do believe. Yeah, has all kinds of buttons to push. Clean, purge, power, descale. There's a lock. All right, so starter kit. Let's get this thing open. All right, so this one's gonna come with the single, double, Luxe, and then the portafilter. And then integrated storage on the side. I'll show you that. Let me back up this thing just a hair so I can see better. Ta-da! So, yeah, I know these little notches tell it, where it goes. Tells the machine or whatever, what's in it. And cleaning accessories, look at this. So, that's cool. This is nice and heavy filling. That's all that's in this box. So that's pretty heavy. Okay, so we have the portafilter. It's heavy. This is the way it comes. I do not know if you can use other brands in here, but I will find that out. But this is big. So it does go flat. I like that. So you have the Luxe basket. This is what, a quad maybe? I don't know what. That's a lot of espresso or coffee. And then it came pre-installed with the double. And then they're all kind of got a grease. You got to wash these things up. And this is a single. And yeah. But it says the tabs tell everything what's going on. So that's why I don't know. Oh, to put in here. I see. So you got the single, the tabs tell it where to go and it sits. Really got to clip it in there. Yeah. So this is the bean hopper. Now, if you pull the lid off, it has a nice rubber seal to keep it nice and fresh. But you can twist here, and you can pull this off. You got the grinder down there, and you can store the beans somewhere. But I'm not sure why, because I mean, you just leave it in this and just use them eventually, I guess. I think this may warm up a little bit, so we'll see if this warms up once we start playing around with it. That's kind of cool. This is where your steam on. It's automatic steaming. But you can use it out here. I've seen a video on it. But if you want to do frothing yourself, but you can just put it into the cup and just call it done. Flat whites has all kinds of recipes on here to show you. The accessory tray or door storage. So it says single double basket Luxe basket cleaning brush, cleaning disc. So you open this up and you fit everything in here. So I think in that white box has everything that goes into this, to that thing right there. So then you got the water tray in the back. So let's just zoom out a little bit. Have not pulled this off yet, so that's the lid. I don't know how big this is. I'll find that out. I thought it came with a filter, but it could be in that white box too. So use a filter to keep the water filtered whenever you use it. So it helps with the scale and lime and all that. You need to have a buildup. So let's go to the back side of this thing. It says Ninja. I'm not exactly sure what's in this door here, but that's the back. There's the right, so you can, there's the grinder. So coarse, fine, grind size. Pretty sleek. I like the way this looks. So Ninja Luxe Cafe cleaning accessories, everything you need. Keep it running smooth. Let's see what's in this. Hopefully there's a filter. If not, I need to buy one. Okay, what is this? There is a some kind of disc. Okay. There's the little brush. Feels like that pops off, but no. Little brush. Clean the little coffee grounds. Here is a Luxe Cafe espresso machine cleaning tablets. Here's a water hardness test kit. And this is a espresso machine descaler. So some kind of powder. I'm sure there's instruction videos on their website for this. Here's the other tray that you put your espresso cup on. So this is, wow, that's metal. That's pretty heavy. And it has different levels here. So, well, if I could see, so it goes in like that. And up higher. And then the portafilter be here, yeah. Goes here. Oh, I guess it does. Inside the bag, you have a tested individually Ninja certified quality assured. Okay. Here's a Ninja Luxe Cafe inspiration guide. Scan here for how-to videos, recipes, cleaning, and maintenance. See, I told you it'd be on their website. So this actually talks about it more, shows you everything. You gotta know 70 ounce. So 70 ounces. Bean hopper shields beans from UV light to keep them fresh longer. Removable for easy refilling. Okay. Easy to use control panel, intuitive display grind. Integrated conical burr grinder with dial, integrated tamper, built-in scale. Yeah, that's right. It's got a scale in here, so it actually weighs how much coffee is going in there. Modular drip tray with indicator. Okay. Adjustable cup tray, movable stand with 3 different levels, minimizes drips and splashing. XL milk jug. Cool. Cleaning brush, accessory storage. Okay. Yeah. So it has all kinds of things, recipes. So there's that. Important safety instructions, cleaning and maintenance. So there's a guide on cleaning. That's good. And this is a quick setup. Meet your tools required to get started. So we have all of this stuff. Be sure to thoroughly clean and dry all items for proceeding. Test your hardness level. Fill water reservoir, and you can set your hardness level. So I'm going to do all of this in the background. So you must run a flush your machine. That makes total sense. Dialing in your espresso. Okay, we'll start dialing in tomorrow because it's already late at night and I don't need more coffee today. So But I will do the cleaning and set the hardness tonight. Doing the cleaning run, the very first one. Said to run it on classic 12 ounce. Okay, quick story time before we go to trying out this coffee pot. Or coffee machine, espresso machine, it's Ninja. So when I was filming this video, I went to make to test out the first time. The grinder and the scale were not functioning correctly. It would just put a little bit into your portafilter, or it would just grind and it wouldn't stop. Anyway, so I had to take that one back and get a different one. I don't know if this is an issue, but so when I got this one, the second one, I've already tried out the grinder and the scale, so that all works. So yeah, before we started, pulling some espresso shots, I wanted to let you know that. So let's go. Let's try this one out now. Let's pull some shots and see if it's any good. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is going to run a empty shot through here to warm up this portafilter. So I don't have any beans in here yet, so it says 10 out of 10. I don't know. Espresso, start brew, bunch of features. Couple things too. If you hold down the strength, so the strength is 1, 2, 3 dots. So I think to say 3 is the closest to 2 to 1, and then 1 is a 4 to 1 ratio. But for espresso, you should be doing 2 to 1 in theory. I think if you hold this down, temperature. So you have 1, 2, and 3. I'm not sure what degree it is, each one of those. But if you're doing like a lighter roast, you should probably do 3, be hotter. Darker roast, 1. So this beans I'm going to try today are Honduran medium, roasted on 11/18/25. So today is the 27th or 28th. So let's go medium. Let's take medium. Hold this back down. Another thing too, you can turn off all the beeps on this thing. If you just hold down this, goes to another set of menus. I think 1 is the beeps. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. You got a bunch to go through, but because I couldn't stand how you turn on and start beeping. All right, let's get these beans open. We're gonna run an empty shot through here to get it nice and hot. So get these open. Should be enough to get us by. So let me show you what it looks like once you put beans in there. So got the beans. This feeds all down here. This handle turns. You can pull this off if you wanted to. Pretty nice. All right, let's get to making a shot. Okay, got a scale here. Oh, power's on the side. Let's weigh this portafilter. We'll put it on here. Okay, we'll tear it. Let's put this in here now. Super easy. Tearing. See, it says 10 out of 10. I don't know what it needs to be on. So let's just hit grind and we'll see what it likes. Okay. Says the temp. So the temp's on this side. You just temp once. Whoa, come on. Temp twice really hard. Okay, says you're good. Looks okay. Could be better. Let's weigh it now. See how much we got on here. So 17.9 grams. So pretty close. I think it should be trying for like 18 grams. So now next we're going to put this up here. Lock it in. We're going to zero that out. Let's see, we may have to. I'm gonna use a bigger. You know what? We'll use a smaller cup. We'll use a small cup. I got one of these right here. So Oh, some water drops on this. Just here. Now it's only about 4 inches right here, 4.2 inches from side to side, which is very tight. So, but I'm gonna tear this. Keep saying wait. See that? I don't know if you can see that or not, but the scale keeps going for some reason. Try this again. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move this out of the way. I think that's causing issues. Okay. Now we put this on here. Okay. Now let's tear it to 0. It's locked in. Double espresso. Strength 3. Water levels medium. These are medium beans. Let's just brew. Timer's going. Oh, I need to move it back. It's already gonna be wrong. Maybe a little fast. But seems alright. Turned off. That was 31.2. See, that's not a ratio that I would like. 30 seconds too. So lots of crema on top. It's saying to go down to a 7, so I thought it was fast too. So port filter cleaned out. It does give pretty dry pucks. So I haven't moved the grinder yet because you want to put this thing in there and then change your grinder settings because then it'll make some noises. And then it might give some, see that? I might put some in there. So knock that out. Clean that back up. All right, so we're trying grinder 7. I'm not gonna make any other changes. Let's just see what this one wants to do. Yep. Yep. Let me just get this out of the way. Looks pretty good. Nice and fine looking. Okay, let's put my scale back up here. Put the glass. Get this kind of lined up. Okay, double tap starts it over. Okay. So let's tear this. Same things. Nothing's changed. Okay. There's scale change. Okay, there we go. This doesn't even happen. It's putting weight on it. Very strange. See again. Stay at 0. That's way too slow. It's just drips. Thing's already up saying that the water's full and it's right. That's not good. You pour it out from the side right here. So when you tip it back, it just pulls it right there. Sounds like the relief valve put all the water into the drip tray. 15, 16 grams out. Took a long time too. All right, so that's not going to be good. See, now let's see, go back up to 10. We were just at 10. On the first shot, I'm not going back up to 10. So we'll try just 9. Let's change it up to 9. Doesn't make noise when you go up though. So yeah. It's all right. Let's weigh it. We got 17.2 grams is what it's saying. Now I don't trust this scale, but it's the one scale I got. So let's put this up here. Put this over here. Round 3. Okay, we're at 9. It wants me to go to 10, but we already did a 10. So I don't want to do a 10 again. Okay, let's put this on here. Pull this out a little bit. Okay. Turn it. This thing needs to not change its. It needs to not change. When the whole thing kind of moves, the scale kind of, I don't know. Show you the same. Let's see how much we get out of this one. See, why did that change? $42 grams. So I guess let's taste it. It's still telling me to go to 10. That one's okay. So I guess let me put it back to 10. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the strength. Let's go to this medium strength. And let's see what we get out of this next one. So let me clean up and be right back. We're close to 18, I do believe. So I'm just gonna, you know what, let's just try this up here. Okay, put that on. Let's get you a little closer. You can see this. Okay, at 0. Okay, now we're at medium. Or the middle one, I don't know the ratio on this one. So let's just hit espresso, double. Let's go again. Sounds like the water's coming through. It's going around my shot glass a little bit. Oh. It's saying stay at 10. 45.7 grams. So more than 2 to 1, which I am okay with, but it's not the norm. So maybe I'm gonna work better without the rubber pad on the scale. So let me just try this one now. Oh, that one's good. Okay. So I like that ratio. That ratio is good. Now what I'm wondering is, can I stop the grind? Oh man, there's no way for me to really know. To stop the grinder at a certain amount of grams. I mean, that's not possible. Okay. So the fourth one, strength 2, water level medium, or 2 also, was the best on grinder size 10 for this bean. Because the last one I made is the best one. So these are in order. So this was a 10 strength 3. This was a 7 strength 3. This was a 9 strength 3. This was a 10 strength 2. And this is the best one. 45 grams came out of that extraction. So not too bad. So the pucks come out pretty clean. I don't know if you can see that, but they come out really, really clean. So that's pretty good. Okay, let me wipe this off. Let's try an americano. All right, so I'm gonna weigh this again. This time I'm trying to do it correctly. So let's put this on here. Okay, 442.8 is what it says. Let me back that up a little bit. There you go. 442.8. Get it back to 0. Let's change this thing right here. Americano. Let's put this in there. Okay. Grind. Okay. Let's see what we got out of this. It's kind of a dirty 18.7 grams. Okay. Let's go on a 2. Let's look what the temperature's at. Temp's at a 3, 2, because this is medium. I assume that's medium stuff. So let's put this up here now. So 18.7 grams. Okay, zero this out. Let's put this on here. I'm gonna use a double-walled cup with a handle. My drink of choice is Americanos. Just, a heads up. So let's put this here. I'm curious on what this is gonna do. Zero that out. Let's turn it sideways. The water spout's like over there. Americano, it's on a double hot water. Temps there. Oops. Temps at a 2. Strength at a 2. Garden level 10. So let's see how this does. Zero it out. Let's hit start. Let's do a timer. Wow. It's 98.6 grams of water. So 98.6, remember that. Let's zero this out. So 98.6, and then it put in 42 grams of espresso. And then so let me change the grind size to an 8. I don't think that's going to work. So I don't think that's correct. But yeah, there's an Americano. This is a 16-ounce cup. The total time was like a minute. It's really short. So let me give this a quick stir. Let's see what it tastes like. Get out of the way here. Let's see here. Nice and hot. It's nice and steamy. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Well, we made a good Americano at home. Okay, so there's other things to try. So you have a ristretto, espresso, lungo, Americano, cold press. But on this other side, you have what? Classic, rich, over ice, and cold brew. Oh, it says rinse on there. See that? It says rinse. But if we do classic, so say I recommend to go up to 24, and you have to use the Luxe basket for this. So let's make our appropriate changes. Okay, so the Luxe stores on the side. So here's the double, there's the deluxe. Whoa, it's gonna be a lot of coffee. It's a big one. So do this, put this up. And you gotta go to the Luxe, where it says Luxe. I'd call this a quad myself, but okay, there's that. I'm gonna put this onto the scale right here. Let's see what we get. Let's move this one out of the way. Nope, still in the way. So with the Luxe basket, it weighs this up just a little bit more. 467.3, so it's fairly heavy. Zero this one out. I'll put this in here. We're going to make the appropriate grind settings like it wants us to. Let's just move forward now. So seeing 24. So let's go up to 24. It's actually hard to get to 24. Wow. Hmm. So a little trick too, you can hold the grind button to release some of the in the grinder, kind of flush it out. So you know, not a whole lot came out, but some did. Let me give this a good wipe. Okay, so we're at 24, like it wants us to be. So let's look at this. It knows it's a Luxe basket. Oh, doesn't have to grind as long because it's a much. Ooh, that doesn't feel like I'm even tamping anything. So it's really loose in there. Interesting. You know what? Maybe I'll put a screen on this one. Let's see here. Let me see. Well, let's weigh it first, I guess. What came out was 21 grams of coffee. That doesn't seem right, does it? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know if that was enough coffee. We'll put a screen on there, just to keep some of that from. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen here. You get another glass. So we're gonna put this up here. Put this here. And we're just gonna let this roll and we'll see how long it takes. So it's on 12 ounces. Now you can change it. There's other sizes to go with. Zero this out. Let's go. And let's start the timer. See how long it takes to make a 12-ounce cup of drip coffee. Yes, you can see a bit better. All right. I think it's done. Pretty full cup. Okay, it says done. 3 minutes and 38 seconds. And we got 370.4 grams out. So, how's that taste? I do not know yet. Let's see here. I want to spin it to get it its best shot. So, I mean, looks like a cup of coffee. It is very hot. Makes very hot. That's just drip coffee. Basic drip coffee to me. It's good. It's pretty robust. Still says 24, but let's see what the puck looks like when you get it out. Let me move this up the way. Curious. Got the screen on there. Let's see here. Yeah, so it was just a soupy mess in there, which makes sense. Harder to get out. Okay. Okay, let's try to froth them. I don't have it too much in the house, but I do have heavy cream that we can try. Now, this may not work. Enter at your own risk. And I won't be using all of this onto but I gotta hit the minimum. So there is a minimum in here. Um, yeah, so there's a max and there's a minimum. Can you see the max line? And then the minimum is very bottom. And I'm above the minimum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to just warm this up and put it into a drink. So if you look on here, you can change the. So we go to dairy, midpoint for the steam, for the frothiness. It knows this thing's back on here. Little button here. You just hit start, and then let's move this to over here to where you can see it and have a good time. Because of noises. It says heavy cream right there. It says it's done. I assume it hit the right temperature. Okay, let's pull this off. So the one would be hot, so careful. And let's just get this a good wipe here. If we put it down, it's going to auto purge. Watch this. Watch this. Voila, just like that. Let's see what we got out of that. So, my main thing is, as long as it's not cold going in. And I put my last shot that was good. That was the most decent one I could get. And let's just swirl it, get some in there. And that's enough heavy cream for me. Now, you could probably make a nice little drawing with this, but I'm not an artist. Not yet. So, did I make it up right? Yeah. I like to give my mixtures a little shake. Let me give it a taste. That's good. Still not the best shot of espresso I've had in my life. So there you go. There's my unboxing of the Ninja Luxe Pro ES701. My final verdict. So it doesn't make the best espresso. The americano seems short, but it's a long black. So what I'm getting is this isn't the machine for me. I don't enjoy all the automatic features. I'd rather do all the puck prep myself, get a real grinder and just do it. This appliance is going to be for somebody that doesn't want to do any of that, and but still feel in control because you still are moving the portafilter around and all that stuff. Now, I would say you could probably make life a little easier to get a bottomless portafilter for it, so you can see the extraction and stuff. But yeah, this appliance, because I'm just calling it an appliance, this is not a machine hand built in Italy that's going to last you 20 years. This is not it. But this is one that can create a wider range of drinks. When for me and what we drink in this house is espressos by themselves, and then like americanos. So it can do both. It's just not great. So I will say I did a kind of like a blind taste test, and my Nespresso won the blind taste test versus the best Americano that I could come up with. So I was kind of disappointed in that, but Nespresso, I guess, is formulated to taste good. I don't know. Anyways, leave a comment down below on what you think about this one. It is on sale Black Friday for like $5.99 at Best Buy. I'll link it down below. But yeah, leave a comment to see which machine you want me to try out next. So thanks, Peter. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next one. Bye bye.